Welcome to Ethernaut channel series. My name is Jude and I am a smart contract security auditor. Today I'll be walking you through how to solve the Ethernaut challenges by OpenZeppelin. This video is for new smart contract auditors, developers and blockchain enthusiasts and anyone interested in learning about smart contract security. Let's dive into the challenge. This is challenge number 1, Fallback. In this challenge, we need to claim the ownership of the contract and reduce its value to 0 so that we could beat this level. Let's scroll down and get new instance. Here we can see MetaMask pops up and let's hit confirm. We can see the transaction has been completed, and before we dive into the code, let's copy the code into Remix. Create a new file, name it fallback. So, and paste the code. Hit OK. Here we can see we have the license identifier and Solidity version, which is 0.8.0, which is an important thing because some lower versions have vulnerabilities. So make sure to check and see if the version has any vulnerabilities or not. We have the contract fallback, and here is mapping between address and uint56, and it's named as contributions. So if you are not familiar with mapping, it's just consider it as a list. And here we have a variable owner, which probably stores an address of the owner. Like any other language, we have constructor, and here we are setting owner into message.sender, which means the person who deployed the contract will be the owner. And we are also adding message.sender and a value of 1000 ether as contributions. We have a modifier which is only owner. There is a request statement, message.sender should be equal to owner, which means if you add this only owner modifier into any of these functions, only owner would be able to interact with the function. Here is our contribute function. As the name suggests, it's to contribute. So here we have a request statement which requires message.value, which means the money we are sending should be less than 0.001 ether. And if this succeeds, we will be adding us to the contributions list. And if contribution.message.sender greater than contribution of owner, which means if we have contributed more than the owner, we will be the owner. We could update owner to ourselves. Here we have a get contribution, which just returns the contribution of the person who holds the function. And we have a withdraw function, which has the modifier only owner, so that this function could only be called by the owner. And we have a receive function, which requires a value greater than 0, and contributions should be also greater than 0, and owner equal to message.sender. So to beat this level, we have to claim the ownership of the contract and reduce its balance to 0. Let's just search where the owner variable gets updated. Here we have an update. If our contribution is greater than the owner contribution, then we will be message.sender. But we can't do this because the value should be less than 0.001 ether. So it would take a long to reach this amount. And next thing is we have a receive function which requires message.value greater than 0, and contributions also should be greater than 0, then we will be the owner. To solve this challenge, we have to contribute to this contract, and after contributing we have to send some ether to this contract. then we will be the owner. After that, we could withdraw all the money. So we need to get the contract address. For that, we have to go to previous page and open developer tool, Control Shift I. We have this instance address. If you are not seeing this, just go and type contract dot address and hit enter. So here is our address. Just copy the message and go over to remix. We have to compile the contract and go to the deploy tab and select injector provider MetaMask. Then paste the address into here and click address. So we can see we have the contract here. Let's see who is the owner. It's this guy. And what's our address? It's us. So to complete this challenge, we have to contribute something which should be less than 0.001 ether. I'm gonna contribute one way and hit contribute. Confirm the transaction, and we can see the transaction has been confirmed. So receive function is not like any other function. So we can see receive function is not listed in here. So to interact with this function, we have to send some money without calling any function. So we are gonna send one way again and hit transact. Confirm the transaction, and here we can see it's our previous owner's address. We can hit owner. We can see we have the same address over here, which means we have taken the ownership of the contract. Now we have to reduce its balance to 0. To do that, we simply have to hit withdraw and just confirm the transaction. Okay, transaction has been completed. So go back to the Ethernet page, close this developer options and hit submit instance. Hit confirm. If you have done it right, there it would be changing to go to next level. Yeah, here, go to the next level. So we have completed this challenge, and thanks for watching. See you in the next video.